Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to more Minecraft Bedrock goodness. We are returning so that we can get back to the work on the village that we've been doing. And we've got me standing over here on my jack-o'-lantern. So hello everyone and welcome. My name is Gruzbee, and of course the Catgirl mascot is Fumi-chan. And together, of course, you know, we bring the world a little bit more cringe. So yeah. Oh, it's almost getting dark. So we need to go get a little bit of sleep, and then we're gonna resume our work on getting rid of all that sand. So that was one of the things that we were working on in the last video, or should I say the last live stream. And this time we're going to be continuing. I think we may have actually ran out of dirt. So that was one of the things that I was working on, was going through the village and trying to get rid of all of this sand. It's a real eyesore around here. As you can see, there's a lot of sand in some pretty weird places. So we're going to be taking care of that. We're going to be doing just a little bit of village, a village facelift here, filling in some holes like that, and working on maybe the town square a little bit. Now, I do have plans, like the last world, to kind of renovate the village and fix some of the houses here. We're going to need to probably address this big difference in height between up here and down here. And I have an idea on how I can do that. That I think would look pretty good. But yeah, all this sand needs to go. We're going to get rid of it. So that's going to be something that we're going to be focusing on today. Getting rid of all of this sand. So we need to go get some more dirt. And I think a good place that I had was on the other side of the big lake, and the big giant sand pillar over there. So let me go make sure that I've got enough shovels crafted. I do not. So we're going to get some more shovels. Let's go back to the house real fast. We'll craft some shovels. We'll be making some copper shovels. I think those have a similar. They're a little slower, obviously, I think, than iron, and they're not quite as durable. But it goes a little faster when you're working with a copper shovel. Some things I don't mind. I don't mind using copper for axes and for shovels. But for pickaxes, I'm definitely going to be using iron, because you know, when you encounter the rare gemstone, you're going to definitely need iron for that. Otherwise, you're just going to bust it, and you're not going to, you're going to lose it. So let me see. I've got iron here. We've got some sticks. Oh, there we go. Let's get those. And let's go over here to the crafting table. All right. So I think I can remember how to do this. It's been a little over a week since I've done anything Minecraft. So yeah. Also, happy Minecraft Monday. By the time this goes up, unfortunately, it's going to be Minecraft Tuesday, but I am recording this on a Monday nevertheless. So yeah. Let's see. We're gonna stack all these over here. Oh, you know what? Probably be a good idea if I did this. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll take about 5 shovels with us. I think that should be sufficient. And let's go ahead and put the copper back up here. And I also need to do something with my buckets of lava. Oh, look at that. I have a copper shovel right there. Well, we'll go ahead and take that fella. Put him right there. And we will continue our journey. Now, why am I holding on to the egg? Is there food in here? No. This guy can go right there. All right, so we've got our bundle. I think I planted, you know what? I'm trying to remember. Did I planted some bamboo, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let me go check my bamboo. That should be growing right over here. I may have forgotten all about that. I think I have a bamboo grove. Yes, we do. Of course, for some reason, it's growing very, very slow. Extremely slow, in fact. Much slower than I wanted it to. We'll come back and we'll bone meal that or something. We've got to expand on the bamboo. I noticed that I had some scaffolding there. Okay. Enough about that. We need to go get some dirt. So let's go. So one of the ideas that I had from my village was to work on the dirt path here. I don't know if I'm going to renovate my home eventually and turn it into a bigger player home, or if I'm just gonna maybe alter that one a little bit, turn it into like I don't know, like a B&B or something, and just kind of preserve it there for posterity. I would like to eventually make a different home, but that one's I kind of like that one. That one's that one's grown on me a lot. I put it there because I didn't want it to be too close to the village, but at the same time, I wanted it to be within somewhat walking distance. I think I achieved that goal. So where we're going is, oh my goodness, we've got a lot of sand we've got to get rid of. But that's good. I can turn all of this into, useful stuff. I can turn it into glass if I need to. And I've got plans for another greenhouse, similar to the one that I had in the last world. So let's see. Do I have my boat? You know what? I didn't bring my boat. Unfortunately, I did not bring my boat with me. Why didn't I bring my boat? Okay, well, it's fine. Let's grab something to eat here first. We've got bread, steak, and chicken to choose from. Today, I think the menu is going to be bread. So let's get to swimming. Definitely using a boat would be a lot faster. Trying to remember. I don't remember how you swim. For some reason, I can't remember how to swim. Oh, well, it's fine. Yeah, this is taking a lot longer. I'm going to have to make a boat over here somewhere, I think. So, Yeah, interesting story. For those that aren't interested in going back, several VODs on my, oh, right, control is go faster. It's always one or the other. Control or left shift. So whenever I lost my Minecraft world, my forever world, as it were, and I was looking to make another one, I noticed that there's a lot of things that, let me see, where is, I think it's this way. Yep, it's this way. I haven't been back over here since I got my dirt. Trying to remember. there's a very specific spot I was getting my dirt from. So I want to make sure that I get it back from the same place. So yeah, I got a new world. I was working on a different one, and I noticed that there were all of these geometric, they weren't anomalies, but they were like errors that were in the landscape. They were all kind of square looking. And it was very, very noticeable. Once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it then. It's very, very noticeable. Is this where I was getting the dirt from? I don't remember. I want to make sure I get the dirt from the exact same spot. So I think it was over here. Oh, look, there's another village over there. Have I been to that village yet? I think I have. I've lost, unfortunately, where I was getting my dirt. So I was getting my dirt from one of these hills. Let's see, was it up here? I don't remember the sunflowers. I'll know if I get up here because it'll be very, very flat. This may be it. This may be it. This may be where I was. Yes, this is where I was getting my dirt. All right, so we're back. We're back on my dirt hill. Yay. Okay. I just don't remember that illager outpost being so menacingly close. But apparently it was. So yeah, village in the distance. Maybe I noticed that the last time, or maybe I didn't. I can't remember. Anyway, this is where we're getting our dirt. I figured nobody's going to miss this hill. And if they did, well, it's way out of the way. So let's move my bed over here. Let's get a bit more to eat. And let's oh, I can't put my shovel in there, can I? No, I can't. You know, that's fine. All right, let's get to shoveling. So yeah, I don't know if it's something that's been fixed or not, or something that's been addressed, but it's definitely one of those problems that you come across in Bedrock. I didn't see this in Java. And you know, it's a little upsetting. I'm not gonna lie. Bedrock was in a really good place for most of the year, and then they've had some updates that have just seemed to just do some pretty terrible things. Sometimes, you know, you log into the world and it feels like it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to make sure that everything is working correctly. Feels like the FPS is a little sluggish at first as everything is reloading back in. And what's weird is that for me, Bedrock always seemed like it was the more optimized. Maybe that's not the right word. Maybe optimized isn't the right word. Maybe it's more along the lines of performance. Maybe it feels like it ran better on console and Windows. I know Java has been around for a long, long time, and they haven't really done much to You know, I don't think they can really, I don't think they could do much of an update to its base, to its base code anymore. It's kind of like what they've got is what they've got. At least that's what I hear. And there's a lot of optimization mods that are used whenever you play Java. Like it's almost a requirement from what I understand. I used to play a lot of Java, but one reason when I switched to Bedrock was because I wanted the controller experience. Sometimes I get lazy and I want to use a controller, and Bedrock lets me do that. But it comes. I'm not gonna lie. It does kind of come at a cost, I guess, from time to time. Oh, we've got seeds. Okay. Don't want seeds, but I guess we'll have to make do. This is definitely something that I wish I could do on stream. I hate to do it when I'm doing a regular video, but these are long plays. These are meant to be enjoyed in long sessions. And, if I was going to do a highly edited video where I was, just doing like a montage or something, that would be different. But one of the things that I enjoy is because I often get pretty terrible insomnia. One of the things that I enjoy is putting on a good lengthy Minecraft Let's Play. And, just letting that run, watching my favorite YouTubers work in their worlds. Now, a lot of the times their videos are edited, so they're going to be more to the point. But I do enjoy a good 2-hour Minecraft world where they work on a house or a barn or something like that. So I guess you could say this is my contribution to that. So yeah, this is the more casual nature of my channel. I do a lot of FPS multiplayer games, looter shooters like Destiny 2 and Overwatch 2. In fact, later, there's my what is that? Nether something. There's a name for that. It escapes me now. Yeah. In fact, as soon as I'm finished recording this, I'm going to be doing a live stream tonight for Destiny 2. There's recently been an expansion, and we're going to be playing some of that. Seems to be doing pretty well on the channel right now. I'm really hoping that with everything that's been going on YouTube with with the behind the scenes stuff that they've been doing and all of the implementations they've been making, that we can get the algorithm to take notice of the channel again. Channel was doing really, really well late April and May, and then near the end of June it just kind of trickled off, and I noticed that was when a lot of stuff seemed to change. So I don't know if it was because I was making a lot of different kinds of gaming videos and maybe I confused the algorithm or not. It's hard to get a straight answer. Everyone seems to have a different opinion as to why YouTube either does this thing or does this other thing. And so you're kind of always never really sure why something works or why something doesn't work. I feel like a lot of times it comes down to just being in the right place at the right time and maybe just the right amount of luck, when my channel popped off before summertime, I think it did so because there were a few games that I were playing that were just in the right place at the right time. Overwatch 2 and Destiny 2 were highly searchable topics on YouTube. I don't think Minecraft's ever going to not be a searchable topic. I think it's always going to be relevant in some way because it's one of those games that has such a long life. I mean, you can do so much with it. Even people who have 1,000-hour worlds. My Forever World was only 97 hours long, if you can believe it. I'd only put 97 hours. It obviously was a little more than that because I would do work off stream, but collected, I think I had somewhere around 97 hours of recorded Let's Play. So, but there are people with thousands of hours, and they'll start over, and it can be a completely different experience every single time. And I think that that's the beautiful thing about something like Minecraft, is that you can have an infinite number of worlds, and they're never going to turn out quite the same. Even if what you do is similar, it's going to always be a little bit different. I guess in that regard, it's sort of like a snowflake. No two worlds are exactly alike. Makes you wonder. Maybe somewhere in the universe, there's a snowflake seed where you can actually get the same snowflake to drop twice. That would be funny. All right. Let me see. So we're going to go until we either fill up our pockets or we break all of our shovels, whichever comes first. I think we're making some really good progress here with these shovels. I'm very, very happy with the copper tools update that we've got. I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to the update with the being able to craft spears. I think that's actually going to be tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I think that's the update that we're getting. I'm going to need to remember to back up my world because every time there's a major update, something usually goes wrong with my my add-ons. This is something of a modded world after all. Okay, we're not quite ready to sleep yet. Any minute now. Any minute now. Yes. And we can sleep. All right. Back to the grind. Do 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 do. There was a new I say new, but there was a relatively new add-on that I really wanted to put in my world, and I can't remember which one it was now. I watch a lot of the content that I watch on YouTube about Minecraft is something related to either modding or building. But I usually watch videos talking about the newest or most recent updated Minecraft add-on. Yes, Bedrock add-on specifically. At some point, I'm going to need to go into the Nether and start trying to hunt down, what is it, Blackstone? Yeah. And that's going to be something that I'm going to need to do. All right, Piggy, you're going to get in the way, and I'm going to end up smacking you, and it's not going to end up well for the either of us. Well, it's probably going to end up better for me because, well, you're going to end up being food, and I'm going to end up with a full belly. So, just saying, you might not want to get in my way. I'm on a roll here. This is one of the things that Minecraft Bedrock is kind of notorious for, is the persistent animal spawn-in rate. or just animals spawning in general. I don't know the exact numbers, but I can tell you when the animals spawn in, it's a bit of a nuisance. It's a bit of a nuisance. Okay, so we are down to our last copper shovel. And we've got 4 slots left in our inventory. Okay, that should take care of that. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll just get the rest of this layer right here. And we'll call it a day until we need to come back. Hopefully, we won't need to come back for a bit. I'm going to need to go get some cobblestone, though. One of the ideas that I had for the village will require some cobblestone, but I think I may have enough in my inventory. We'll have to go check. So we'll finish this layer up right here, and then we're going to start our journey back to the village. All right, let's get back to the village. Oh, I'm taking all kinds of hits right now. There we go. We're swimming now. Oh, whoop, whoop. Nope, not swimming how I want to. Okay. Might be better to just cut across over here, I think. Come in through the wood side. Yeah, we're going to try that. Oh yeah, that seems like it might actually be better. Maybe. There's a lot of lakes here. I'm not going to lie. It looked really good from the first time I saw it. I'm like, "Oh, this is great. This is flat or mostly flat. This is going to be a great place to build on." And yeah, it turns out there's a lot of lakes, a lot of ponds. All right. See if the dolphins will give me a speed boost. Come on, dolphins, give me a speed boost. No speed boost, I don't guess. All right, well, my energy is sufficiently depleted. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with removing some sand. So we were working, I think we're going to work in the core of the village and work our way out, because I think that it gets progressively worse the further out we go. Like that little sand pile right there and this sand pile over here. They all need to go. They all need to go. So we're gonna kind of work our way out. I think we started over here last time, either the last stream or something. Yeah, this has all been replaced right here. So we're going to continue this. We started right here. And we're going to get rid of all of this. So, let's see. Let's go to my house. We'll drop off some of my tools because I'm gonna need more shovels. Clearly, I'm gonna need more shovels because I'm gonna need to get rid of the sand. So we'll swap out some of my tools, and we'll get a bite to eat, and we will begin. Okay, so let's see. We will put that there. And that. Do I want to keep my pickaxe? I think I'll keep my pickaxe. But I definitely don't need the oxeye daisy. I don't believe. So we'll go ahead and toss that into the trash bin. And you know what? I feel like having some steak. So let's eat. Excellent. We'll put that there, and we'll go ahead and craft a few more shovels. I don't think it's going to be as damaging on the, I think it's going to be as damaging. Then again, I don't know. I don't know how fast a shovel deteriorates, if it's per block or if it's something else. Well, I guess we'll find out. 3 shovels should be enough. Let's go. Now I probably have some stone shovels I can use up. But usually when I have those, I just sort of keep them as mementos. You should really have a feature where you can just you can convert old tools and items for like fuel or something. That would be really cool. Okay, where's there it is. All right, we're gonna need to sleep soon, so let me get my bed out. Somebody's in here sleeping. You know what? It looks like we're just gonna have to sleep here. It's fine by me. Sleep outdoors. All right, and we're gonna resume. Yep. Okay. We're not going to be doing anything super fancy. Oh, that's why I needed my pickaxe. Right, there's sandstone. Of course. Where there is sand, there is sandstone. Oh my goodness. Okay, we probably need to patch that hole. Yep. We're gonna cover that really well, I think. Yep. Okay, so I guess tool deterioration is definitely determined by how many blocks, I guess. Oh, wow. Yeah, we need to fill this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I understand why I did it like this. There really shouldn't be a reason why I ever should be digging underneath my village. But if we ever do, now I know. Okay, so I want to get rid of this. I think it's really weird that grass is growing in the sand. I can't be the only one that thinks that either. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, we're gonna have to get the sand out from under here, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Put that in there. All right. Well, you got yourself in that hole there, buddy. I don't know what to tell you other than you shouldn't have gotten yourself in that hole, because now that's a problem, isn't it? You got yourself in a hole. How are you going to get yourself out? I guess like that. Ingenious. Okay, I know at some point, grass should grow on these, right? At least I'm hoping that's how that works. You know, the dirt's going to go really fast once I get going here. Ooh, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of lag there. This is also my opportunity to landscape a little bit. All right, we're gonna have to put these under here. Oh, this is quite the project. Sometimes I wonder if I've bitten off more than I can chew when it comes to some of these Minecraft worlds. I'm gonna be honest. They require a lot of fixing. More often than not, you got a lot to fix. All right, so we just gotta wait for the sun to get in the right spot, and then we'll go to sleep. A little bit more. I think the sun actually has to touch the edge of the horizon. Okay, we still have plenty of dirt. So wow, that is so cheating. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it every single time. So we're just gonna cover that up right there. And I have a shovel, and yet I'm not using it, am I? So this, I think, is going to come down here to one of our mini docks that we're going to have in this world. There's one thing you can't have enough of is access to the water, I guess. Okay, let's see. How does this look? I think I need to bring this out a little bit more. We need to sculpt the land a little bit. Yep, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, so the question is, how much in the water do I want to be? I guess this will do. Now all I need is for a drowned to come up and start throwing his spears at me. There he is. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil, and he will appear. Okay, let's see if I can do that trick again. Yep. And yep. And yep. And yep. All right. Can we do it again here? Yes. Only a trick only made possible by the fact that I turned this into a pathway. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. We will continue on our landscaping adventure here, and I do want to leave some sand, probably close to the water, you know, because sand is by the sandy banks. You know, I need to get down there and get those. All right. So far, so good. I guess the drown wasn't all that interested. If he was, he missed his chance. Sorry, buddy, you missed your shot. And I got a little something for you here. Come on. Show yourself. How about if I turn my back to you? Will that help out? What if I get over in the water over here? Will that help out? No, he is as uninterested as a undead monster can be. Now this fella, he looks like he might be a little interested. No. All right. Well, you know, don't say I never offered you guys anything. I offered you a free chance to come over here and give me a bite, but you didn't want it. So now I'm rescinding the offer. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. Again, I have a perfectly good shovel and I'm not using it. Okay. I'm beginning to think there's no magic method of making grass, so no shovel. Oh no, don't do that. Shovel. What do we have here? We have an infinite void, do we? Well, you know what? I think I have found a use for I think I have found a use for something over here. Let me see. Oh yeah, that works. Mm-hmm. Oh no. No. Oh, I saw you creeping, buddy. I saw you coming. That's not gonna happen. In fact, we're going to do this. Yep, we sure are. We're going to light it up under here. Oh, yeah. Wait, oh, I'm getting rid of my, ooh, it is nighttime and it is sleep time. Well, it looks like I'm sleeping underground. Didn't really think that was going to happen. Okay, so we took our first nap underground. Don't know what to think about that, but still in all, we have found something to do with the sand. So okay. Oh my gosh. Well, that was unexpected. And granted, I'm kind of surprised that I'm alive. Okay. I think he may have helped me out a little bit. I don't know whether I should be appreciative or highly suspicious. We're gonna take it as a blessing. I didn't die, and I got some ground cleared, so that's, I guess that's a good thing. Anything that doesn't kill you, explosive or otherwise, is definitely a good thing. It's probably my own fault for not paying attention to the time. And you know what's ironic is I actually have a clock right here that should tell me the time, but I don't pay attention to it because I always go by the direction of the sun. Using my block of dirt instead of a shovel. Okay, we are almost finished with the dirt for right now anyway. There's probably more that needs to be done. I mean, obviously. But for now, I think we got a good portion of it taken care of. I really don't want to have to deal with this part right here yet. I really don't. I really don't. Oh, it's a lot of sand. There's a lot of sand I have to remove. I really need to remember to do this off you know, off stream or off camera, whatever you want to call it. Oh, but I have so many other projects going on at the same time, so many other games that I have to play and keep up with. It's almost like, is that a baby turtle? It is a baby turtle. Look at that baby turtle. Look at that baby turtle. Wish we could keep him as a baby forever. Yeah, so many games that I have to keep up with, and a lot of them I have to play, believe it or not, every single day. I know. Gamer problems, right? Oh, what am I doing? Nope, 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 nope. So much sand, so little time. Yeah, I think I like this method here because I can preserve the natural landscape. That's one of the things that I don't like about, I don't think that I'm very good at landscaping. There are some that are amazing at it, but I'm not very good at it, I don't think. This helps me preserve, you know, the look of the world, and not have to try to second guess it. And I can replace the sand at the same time. Oh, and it's raining. I was wondering when that was going to happen. One of the channels that I watch, it's a channel for a content creator called Wax Fraud. I'm sure if you've been interested in any sort of YouTube or Minecraft builds of any kind, and you love watching those sorts of things, you've probably heard of him. And yeah, every time he's doing a video where he's working on or showing off something with his builds, it inevitably starts raining. It's like the game knows. Like the game absolutely 100% knows. And it's not quite dark. No, it's not quite dark. That's an illusion. It's just raining. I don't think that means monsters are going to come out just yet, but they could. We've already had a creeper attack. All right, we are down to the last of my shovel here, so I don't need to make these count, I think. Oh, there goes the shovel. Now we're going to be digging with the dirt block. Everyone's favorite. I know there are people who get just absolutely beside themselves if you use a tool other than the intended one. And if I'm not mistaken, and I may have said this before, but it bears repeating. I think there was a time when you could use any tool. You weren't going to always reap, you know, the reward, but you could use virtually any tool to break anything. Some things, obviously, you can't use just anything. Like you can't use, you know, you can't use a bed, for example, and get something that you can only get with shears. That's not how that works. Even I know that. But I want to say, you could use virtually anything. And then I think they changed it to where either the speed or what you got was different. I want to say it may have been both. All right, we are nearing the end of this. Oh, and I will be so glad when we are done. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to title this episode. Maybe I should do I should quote the Star Wars. Should quote Anakin. You know, sand. I hate sand. It gets everywhere. That would be kind of funny. It would also be a little ironic considering right now in Destiny 2, our expansion is very much Star Wars themed. So make of that what you will. I've got some thoughts. I've said my say. I've said my piece. Yeah, it's a thing. An official expansion is Star Wars themed. So I don't think collaborations are inherently a bad thing. I think collaborations are good. I think collaborations offer a really cool opportunity for video games in a unique way. It's sort of like getting that crossover we didn't know that we ever wanted. You know, we talk about it all the time in movies, you know, like, oh, I would love to see, for example, I'm a fan of the action franchise, John Wick, and I'm also a fan of the action, well, now franchise, Nobody. And it would be cool to see Nobody and, oh, why am I doing that? To see Nobody and John Wick in the same universe together, you know. Wishful thinking, of course. What am I doing? I am putting back the exact thing that I didn't want to do. There we go. Now, so yeah, I think collaborations are fun. Crossovers are fun, in principle. But I think that there can be an overdependence on them. I think that's what a lot of people are afraid of. You know, we see that happen all the time in video games. It's often seen as an act of desperation, or an act, not necessarily desperation, but as a means of keeping a game franchise relevant, I guess, through collaboration. I don't know. I don't think I have an opinion on that. It's possible. Oh my goodness, I think we're nearing the end of this. We are nearing the end of this. Guys, we are nearing the end of this. Oh my goodness. Just a few more. Just a few more, and we're going to be done with the sand and the blocks, or the dirt for today. No. 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 Okay. Oh my goodness. Ah, I think we did it. I think we did it. There's a few pieces of sand down here, but I am so not worried about those. Oh, okay. Well, we got all of the sand removed back here, and I couldn't be happier. Yeah, the what are you again? You're the armorer. Yeah, look at you. You got hopefully soon you're gonna have some green grass. It's just gonna take a minute, apparently. Oh, good. I didn't steal your blast furnace, or is that a furnace? Doesn't matter. I didn't steal it, and that's all that matters. Okay, we are gonna go finally empty our pockets, and you know what? While I'm here, we're gonna fill this in, I think. Let's do this. I'm gonna need to walk out there a little bit, I think. Ooh, okay, so let's do this. Do 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 do. Mostly I'm doing this because I want to cut down on the possibility of drowned showing up, which I think that's going to happen anyway, but maybe if I can have some lighting in here, that won't be so bad. So yeah, we're gonna kind of cover this up right here like this. Give ourselves some anchor points. We've only got 64 dirt blocks to work with, so let's see, what can we do with 64 dirt blocks? That we can do quite a bit. And there we go. Very nice. That's one hole taken care of. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. What do you have growing over here? Is it, I think it's potatoes. Oh, you know what? I'm not upset. I do love a good potato. Okay, we can finally go back home. I am excited. I want to sleep in my own bed tonight, etc., etc. We also need to feed the animals. So yeah, that's part of my strategy that I've got going on is I have this theory that if I have enough animals, cows and chickens and maybe even pigs and sheep in a certain area, that it'll slow down the spawn rate of other animals. So far, it actually kind of seems to be working like that, even though now I just saw a sheep spawn in randomly over there. But before I had my cow pen, my livestock area, I was inundated with all manner of beasts that would just spawn and trample my garden. So yeah, that was never fun. I think I need to put the sand in my actual inventory. You know what? It's nighttime. Let's sleep. Well, the clock says almost dark. Fiery red sky means almost sleep time. Let's sleep. Okay, that was unfortunate. That was not what I wanted to do at all. I think I got accustomed to actually going and sleeping outside. Yeah, well, let's just pretend that nobody saw that right there. So I need to put my sand somewhere. Sand goes up here, sand goes down here, sand goes over here, sand goes down here, sand goes down here. Yes. Wait, not my sticks. Okay, perfect. And we'll just give this a little tap and sort all that out. Why is that lead in there? That lead should be over here. Over here. Yes. All right. We'll just take out these seeds. We'll take out that flour. Oh, we've got more sand. Wouldn't you know it? Well, that can go right there, can it? Yes, it can. Alrighty then, let's go. I need to go get some wheat. First things first, we're gonna go feed some chickens. I bet they're really hungry, and I bet they're gonna be very excited to eat what I've got. Aren't they? Yes, they are. Look at them. Look at them. Doot 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 doot. I will gather all the eggs and maybe make some more chicken. Oh, how did you get out? Get back in there. Get back in there. Get back in there. No, don't you run across the top of that. Yeah, you stay in there. Chickens don't make it easy. Okay, well, no baby chicks came out, so it's not my fault. My crops are not growing as fast as I would like for them to. I should probably hang around here a little bit longer. There should be like a water bucket or something you can go through and water your plants. That would be great. That would be perfect. Is there actually water in that? Is there water in my cauldrons from the rain? think there's water in this one. That's interesting. Okay, well, I guess we don't get to feed the horses today. So, unfortunately, the horses are going to go hungry. Let me get my tools. Okay, my axe goes here, and I am out of shovels. Okay, so what I want to do now is work on... I want to work on the... I need to cook some cobblestone. We're going to make a... We're going to work on the wall. That's what we're going to do. So... I think I have enough coal. Let me go check my inventory, my warehouse. I think I have some charcoal that I can use. Let me see. Charcoal. Flint, gunpowder. I actually just have regular coal. Okay, that'll be fine, I suppose. I need to probably make some charcoal. So I'm fairly certain that you can't, let me see. You can't make this into this, can you? No. No, I've got to cook it, unfortunately. All right, let's get to cooking. All right, we'll take that. Did I have some actual stone in here? No, that's andesite. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make more of these. Yes, we are. So you'll see why I need all this stone is because we're going to be working on a wall, sort of a bulkhead and like a retainer wall. And we're going to have some stairs that come down. It's going to be that big kind of drop off that happens right around the middle of the village. And we're going to try to just work around the landscape the best that we can. And I think the best look for that is going to be actual stone bricks. So I want a good stack of that. You know what? Let me go check my inventory one more time. I don't know if I have any that are made or not. Nope. And that's a nope. Oh, there we go. I have 6. That'll add to the project. Perfect. Okay, let me check the to-do lists here. So remove sand, patch holes, and work on a greenhouse. So those are my next projects. And as you can tell, we're slowly working on them. I may peel off of some of them to work on the greenhouse. That may be the next project. Those videos do really well. Whenever I have an actual project that I'm working on like that, Those videos actually do really well. So I may peel off from working on sand, you know, kind of do a little bit at a time, you know, in between major improvements in construction. I'll do something like that. You know, I'll do some sand, and then I'll do I'll fill some potholes, and then I'll work on something else. Okay. I don't know if 64 is going to be enough. May have to cook some more. So let's cook some more. Let's cook quite a bit more, in fact. And what I'll do is I will, through the power of editing, we will jump ahead. We will jump ahead through the power of editing. And just like that, we have all of our stone now cooked, at least all of the stone that I think I'm going to work with. So let's turn that into stone bricks and let's go. So we've got a full day here. Hopefully, hopefully there wasn't any monsters that spawned. Yep, I don't see any. So like I said, we're going to go over here. We're going to take care of this wall. We got rid of our nasty hole from earlier. I need to tighten this up a little bit. I think I need to work on these pathways. There's a lot of weeds in this village. A lot of weeds. And I think I think this all needs to go or be moved to someplace else. I may make a barn and store all of the hay in there. So this is what we're essentially looking at right here. This this sheer cliff drop off. Something needs to be done with it, and we're going to do that right now. And I have a great idea of what we're going to do. So yeah, we're gonna get my shovel here, and we are going to work on this. Let's get rid of all this cobblestone. Or I'm sorry, stone, but it's about to be cobblestone. Oh, look at that. We've got some charcoal. Just what I need. Oh, great timing. Great timing. Okay. So let's get rid of all of this. We just want to kind of clean this up a little bit. Buddy, I don't know why you're having some sort of existential crisis in the corner there, but it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Just saying. Maybe you could have your crisis of self maybe somewhere else. Okay, and I think I do want to take this back one more row. So let's do that. I didn't hit you, did I? Or did you fall off? Look, it wasn't my fault. I take no responsibility for any of that whatsoever. All right. And we're going to get that coal while we're at it. Okay, Mr. Sheep, that is a perfect way to get on my bad side. I think they all just want to go up. Is what the problem is. They all want to go upstairs. I don't blame them, and I'm working on it as fast as I can. If they would just give me a moment here, guys. Give me a moment. We're working. We're going to try to get this done. I may have to go steal someone's bed if I can't get this done before nightfall. So if you haven't figured out what my plan is to essentially build a wall here. Oh, it's getting dark. I'm gonna have to go borrow a bed. So who's got a bed I can borrow? I bet I know. You've got a bed. Let me see. Is it sleep time yet? Come on. Yes, it is sleep time. So we're just gonna borrow your bed, and we're gonna get up and we're gonna go continue. So let's take all of this back here. Let me see. Do I have another shovel? I do not have another shovel. We're gonna be playing this one close. We're gonna be cutting this one very close. Okay, so let's start by doing this. And I can guarantee we're not going to have near enough. Not going to have near enough blocks, I don't think. You are going to have to excuse yourself, kind sir. Because they'll get in there. I don't know why villagers like to make a nuisance of themselves the way that they do, but they have thoughts. They have thoughts that I can't quite can't quite fathom. We don't question why they do what they do. We just accept the things that we cannot change, you know. And villagers and what they do is part of that. So yeah, we're making a retention wall here, and we're going to have a stairwell that comes down this way. I probably need to go make some steps. Wouldn't be a bad idea. And I know I'm not going to have enough blocks, so we may have to go do the power of editing one more time. So yeah, the idea is we're going to have a stairwell. This is going to come down this way, and it's also going to come down this way, I think. I think that's a good idea. All right, let's go cook some more stone real fast, and we'll grab a bite to eat. We'll come back and we'll get that knocked out. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna need to go get some more stone out of my warehouse. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think I may want to just add a roof and expand the player house just a little bit, because I kind of like this. I kind of like the underground basement. Well, you know what? We've probably got enough. We've got enough. Let's just go cook. Let's go cook. I didn't realize I had a stack of 61 cobblestone still in there. Okay, so once again, to the power of editing, we're going to make some stone bricks. So, ba-bam. And once again, we are back, and we now have stone brick stairs, and we have stone bricks. So let's get going here. I never did eat, did I? No, I did not. Let's do that now. And let's let's do that. Okay, we've got more than enough to finish up the retention wall. And I think we have enough to do a stairwell. So let's do that. Yep, you guys can't get up there, can you? No, you sure can't. Oh my gosh, you are all in my way. You find new and interesting ways to get in my way, don't you? Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do this. Oh no, I'm running out. I'm running out. Okay. Let's no, my gosh. Why is that doing that? Okay, we're gonna cheat just a little bit here. We're gonna definitely cheat a little bit. Is that how? No, it needs to go like this. Yeah, it needs to go like this. Okay. Perfect. Sort of, I think. And that leads down here. And what we'll do is we will just block this off with these, I guess, that I put down here and didn't need to. It's getting dark, isn't it? Yep, we need to go to sleep. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna have to borrow your house again. I apologize. Excuse me. I need this more than you do, buddy. I really do. Nope. No. No, I need it more than you do. Okay. There we are. I don't know why you're glowing. Oh, come on now. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. There. Now we've got we've got a great big wall. It's glorious. It is a glorious wall. I may put another stairwell over there, but for now, that's That's my wall, and I am sticking to it. Let's see. Can I get a screenshot of this? What does that look like? That looks like something, all right. Yeah, I'm just gonna make that my screenshot. Be like, I built a wall in my in Minecraft. No, I don't think I can. That's crazy. You know what? Let's do it. We're gonna say I built a wall. We need to go up the wall here. Yes. Stop looking over your shoulder. All right, let's get a screenshot. There we go. Did that turn out well? You moved, didn't you? There we go. And there's our screenshot for the thumbnail. Oh my gosh. You know, it's the little things, right? It's the little things. I'm probably going to have to put a fence or something up here because Lord knows I'm going to have a villager who's going to come out and he's going to be like, do, woo, and jump right off. So that might not bode well. But for now, at least we've got well, we've got that done. There's still a lot that needs to happen in the village. That's just one part of it. But as you can tell, we're trying to get it's going to be a slow process. I think I had something like 17 live streams or more of my other Forever World before it ended up being demolished through absolutely no fault of my own. Wink, wink. But yeah, so it didn't happen overnight. It was very small things that all came together slowly over time. So just like that, we've got things that we can do. So let's go over here and look out the window. Yeah, this is I love this corner window. It's probably one of my favorite things in this world so far, is to be able to stand there, look out the window, and talk to you guys. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. And I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you come back and you watch some more Let's Plays. I want to try to do more live streams with Minecraft, especially on Mondays. Minecraft Mondays is my definite Minecraft time. And I want to try to incorporate more Minecraft episodes throughout the week as well. But I am a gaming channel, and I am a variety gaming channel, so I don't just do Minecraft. I do other games as well. And I know that that doesn't always appeal to everyone. You know, one game isn't going to necessarily appeal to all games aren't going to appeal to one person, and one person isn't going to take to every game that I do. And that's perfectly fine. I just hope people stick around for the ones that they do enjoy and they want to see me play more of. And if there's something that I've been playing in the past and I'm not playing now, or I've maybe kind of forgotten about and put on the back burner and you want to see more of it, mention it, drop it in the comments and let me know about it, because if you don't speak up, I won't know your opinions or your thoughts. I would love to get back into some of the other games, but if there's not enough demand for it and the YouTube algorithm starts getting wonky with it, then I feel like maybe I need to drop it or hold off on it for a while. And there are other games that I would definitely like to get back into. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, definitely leave me some comments. In the meantime, thank you all so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing day, everyone. Keep being awesome. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.